Hey there, Chadi Bazzi, and welcome to this episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. This week we're going to do something a little bit differently. In the last couple of days, I went live inside our Top Listing Agent group. By the way, if you're not already a member of that, it's a for free private Facebook group helping you become a top listing agent. Just go to toplistingagentgroup.com and you'll get access. So what I did is I went live 2 days in a row and I literally talked about the weekly most important ritual to become a top listing agent. And then the next day I went on and I talked about the daily most important ritual of a top listing agent. I thought they were both great messages. I wanted to share it with our podcast audience and our YouTube audience and our social media audience. So enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Top Listing Agent Show, the place to be to stay on the cutting edge of what it takes to sell more homes in less time. Each week, your host, Chadi Bazzi, will share with you the best skill sets, systems, and strategies so you can become a top listing agent. And now, let the show begin.
Everyone's heard the quote, if you don't have a plan, then you are planning to fail. What do you think of that? Anyways, just wanted to come on live right here and just remind you guys to not let your week, today's the last day of the week. Tomorrow is the first day of next week. And just want to make sure that you're not, hey Eric, just want to make sure that you're not going to begin your next week without a plan. Because those that begin the week without a plan do finish the week. But they finish it weak, if you know what I mean, instead of W-E-E-K, W-E-A-K. So there's a ritual that I go through every single week, and a ritual that, the majority of my clients go through every single week. And it's the same exact ritual that really doesn't require that much time, that allows you to literally create the absolute best plan of action in order for you to achieve your goals. And it's quite simple. It's literally 3 steps. Step number 1, okay? Hey Teresa, what's up? All right, we got some goody people here. Awesome. All right, so step number 1. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to begin by setting your goals. Okay. Hey Manuel, what's up, buddy? Jesse, my main man. So I want you to set some goals in the following areas. I want you to set a good 3 goals for every single one of those areas for the week only. So the first area is you're gonna set goals in the me area, like me, not like business, not family, nothing else, just me, personal goals. So that's step number 1, or part of step number 1. Next, I want you to set some goals in the area of family/relationships. So set yourself 3 goals for what you want to do with your family, what you want to do to further your relationships moving forward, etc. And then set 3 goals in the area of your professional life, your business. So now we have a minimum of 9 goals. We got goals in the personal area, we got goals in the family area, we got goals in the business area. Now, this is what a lot of people do, and this is where a lot of people stop. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? All right, Jesse, I'm going to give you a call tomorrow, brother. You know how we do it in the 4th quarter, we step up. All right, so the second thing that we do is we take every single goal and we break it down. We need to identify the action steps. What are the action steps that are going to lead us to that outcome? So you look in area number 1 where we said the me personal goals. What are the action steps that you have to take for every single goal in order for you to reach it? So you write down the action steps for the me area, for the family area, and for the business area. Now you got a bunch of action steps, a bunch of things that you got to do. So the third and final step, what do? Since you have all your action steps right there, you move them into your calendar. However, stop for a minute. I want you to move them into your calendar in the following order. The first action steps that go into your calendar are the action steps that give you the opportunity to reach your me goals first, because you got to treat yourself as the most important person. Is that selfish? Yes, that's selfish. And it's in a good way, because when you take care of you, you become more alert, you become more focused, you become more energized, you become more driven, you have more energy, and you're then better. You'll be in a better position to take care of your family. You'll be in a better position to take care of your loved ones, etc. And you'll be more present with your family. And then because you're more present with your family as a result of taking care of yourself first, guess what happens to your business? When you are in business, you are in business. You ain't thinking about nothing else. You ain't worried about nothing else. Everything's going exactly the way you want it to go. So look, move the action steps. Me action steps first, and then the family action steps second, and then the business action steps later. That last. Most people do this backwards. They begin by just focusing so much on the business activities. And then if they have some time, they spend it with the family, and then they feel guilty and they wonder why. And then if there's any time, they take care of themselves, and then they find themselves overweight, no energy, no focus, and totally broken, and they wonder why. It's because they placed their focus in the wrong direction. But guys, it's that simple. How long will it take you to literally do exactly what I just told you to do right now? It usually takes me anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. Maybe in the beginning, because it might be a new habit for you, it might take you 30 minutes. Then eventually it'll take you like 10, 15 minutes. So that's what I want you to do. So that's the message for today. I want you guys to do that now, not tomorrow morning, now. Do not let Monday come around and begin Monday in the new week without a week, because then you will finish off the week with a W-E-A-K. And then tomorrow I'm going to come on live and I'm going to give you guys the second habit on how to get more out of every single week. Final reminder, we're in the fourth quarter, guys. It's the final round of the year. What you do right now determines not only how you finish off the year and how well of a holiday season you're going to have, but it's also going to dictate how you begin 2020. Come here, buddy. Come say hi to my friends.
Baba,
Look.
Somebody push me over
Okay,
there.
we're gonna go beat them up. Say hi to all my friends.
Hi.
Tell them what's up. Tell them do your plan.
What?
Tell them to do the plan.
I don't know.
Come on, do you want them to do a plan so they can spend more time with their kids and their family and have a good life? You want people to have a good life? Say yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, give them a hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
All right. I'll see you in a minute, okay? All right, guys. So that's pretty much the message for today. Get going. Create the plan. Have a great time. I'll be on tomorrow and I'll give you guys a new daily plan of action. Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Chadi Bazzi here. Wanted to come on live. I know we went on live yesterday and we talked about the weekly ritual of a top listing agent and how to get more out of your day every single day. What's up, my main man, L? So we talked about, literally, designing a schedule. Okay. Hey, Craig, good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. Okay, Michelle. So here's what we did yesterday. Yesterday we talked about literally setting up your week at the beginning, before the week begins, every Sunday evening or whenever your week ends, to just take a good 15-20 minutes and set goals in the three major primary areas. Identify the action steps that you need to be taken each and every single day, and then plugging those into your schedule, and then literally working the plan every single day. Now, I know what happens when Monday comes around. It's very overwhelming. Everybody's had a weekend, and it's hard to get started, etc. And, most people literally start off on the wrong foot. So, one of the habits of a top listing agent is the habit of being, the way I'd like to word it is, I'm not going to say the word flexibility. I'm going to say disciplined flexibility. Well, let's break down the word flexibility first. I think the word flexibility is one of the greatest assets of a top listing agent, and that simply means you being able to alter, shift, and change not only your way of being and not only your presentation and not only the dialogues and the communications that you're having with people, but also disciplined flexibility in your schedule. Now, what I see happening, by default for a lot of people is that, yeah, life is going to get in the way. Business is going to get in the way. You got a seller that's demanding, or a buyer that's demanding, or an agent on the other side of the transaction is demanding. That kind of like throws you off your schedule. So I think agents are masters of creative avoidance, and they wait for that to appear in their daily life, in their daily schedule, so they can get away from some of the more important things that they've already plugged into their schedule. So they go attend to whatever emergency just came up, or whatever came up, etc. And then what happens is they never complete the task that they put into their schedule. Now, a top listing agent is one that literally knows that nothing's going to go as planned 100% of the time. But the goal is to like literally be on point a good 80% of the time, 80+% of the time. So what I recommend that all my clients do, and I do this every single day, is I plan, even though I got my whole entire week planned, what I do is I reflect on that, and I take a look at, that like literally every single day. And I ask myself the same exact question every single evening as I'm about to do right now. Okay, and the question is, what are the 3 to 5 most important things I must do tomorrow to move me closer to my goals? What are the 3 to 5 most important things I must do tomorrow in order for me to move at least a little bit closer to the destination that I am working towards? Okay. And sometimes those 3 to 5 activities are already in the schedule. Sometimes there's new activities I gotta insert into the schedule. Sometimes there's activities in the schedule that I gotta delete and move around, etc. But see, here's what's happening. Rather than just put my schedule to the side, which a lot of people are guilty of, and just going through the daily motions and the daily happenings and, kind of winging it, I'm being on purpose. You need to be on purpose. You need to be thinking to yourself, if I want to take that many listings this month, these are the activities I gotta do every single day. This is what I've done so far, and based on what I've done, here's the modifications I must make right now. Just because yesterday was a bad day or today was a bad day, that doesn't necessarily mean that tomorrow cannot be a good day. Tomorrow can be a good day and will be a good day for those that take responsibility for what happened today and make the modifications for the next day. And I love what my main man Al put down right here. He said, I hate prospecting and working out. I want to read it exactly the way it is. I hate prospecting and working out. I love the results. Don't need to love the process, need to love the results. Guys, that right there is a major, major, major point. I mean, that's, kind of what we talked about yesterday. It's like, we begin by, identifying what are the results that we want. The results are your real purpose. The results is your why. You're either connected to it or you're not. And if you're not connected, to the end result that you're after, then, it's going to be easy for you to say, I don't feel like prospecting today. It's going to be easy for you to say, I'll get to it tomorrow. It's going to be easy for you to say, hey, I'll make up for it tomorrow. It's going to be easy for you to say, I'd rather go, watch Netflix right now versus doing what I need to do. So guys, being connected to your goals is the most important thing. And, even when I talk about like having a weekly ritual or a daily ritual, if there's no why, if there's no purpose, guess what? You're going to dismiss it and you ain't going to do it. So that was pretty much the message for today. I just want to hop on here almost on a daily basis and talk to you guys and helping you guys out. So while I'm on here live right now, let's see, does anyone have any questions? Anybody want to come on live? Anybody want to chat? Anything I can do to serve you guys? I got about another 5-10 minutes before I got to jet to the next thing that's on my calendar and my schedule. My main man, Rye, what's up, brother? Abe, what's up, brother? Okay, we got a bunch of you guys on here. Thank you guys for attending, observing, learning, applying, prospering. Let's see. Let's keep going right here. All right. Okay. So guys, that's that pretty much does it for today. Just a quick message. I want you to, create that one habit. Okay, and the habit is every single day, just ask yourself that one question as you end the day and write down the answer. And then whatever comes up as the answer, move it to your schedule and adjust the schedule. And basically the question was a very simple question. What are the 3 to 5 most important things I must do tomorrow to get one step closer to my goals? Lori says, get comfortable being uncomfortable. I mean, hey, let's talk about Lori. Lori, I'd say me and Lori been working together for approximately, I think, Lori, about 10 or 11 weeks. Am I correct? Yeah, about 10 or 11 weeks. Lori all year has taken about 14 listings. But here's the kicker. The kicker is she's taken 12 of those listings in the last 10 weeks since we started working with each other. See, sometimes you're going through the motions. Sometimes you start doing things a specific way. You get set in your own way. And then what you need someone from the outside to just take a look at what it is that you're doing and make those little fine-tuning adjustments. I mean, it's not like I taught Lori a bunch of, crazy new stuff or tactics or strategies or anything like that. Yeah, Lori just confirmed we've been working with each other for about 10 weeks and she's taken 12 listings in the last 10 weeks, which is like listing plus every single week. If she can do it, anyone can do it. Lori, would you agree? Say yes. There you go. I'm giving her the answer. Say yes. So look, bottom line is, you just got to make little small adjustments. It's a different adjustment for every single person. Just because I come on live here and say, hey, this is what I want you to do, the message may be relevant to you, but maybe irrelevant to you specifically based on where you are in your business and what your goals are. And, sometimes the marketplace does play a little bit role in dictating the actions that you must be taking. Talking about the marketplace, one of the things that you should be asking yourself all the time is, what opportunities exist in my marketplace that I am not taking advantage of? Different marketplaces, some marketplaces, I was talking to a gentleman today and I don't even know what part of the country he's from. And I was like, hey, if I got you to compile a list of all the for sale by owners in your marketplace, how many are there? He's like, over 100. I'm like, damn, if I was in that marketplace, I'd make a lot of money very, very, very quickly because I speak with a lot of real estate agents from all over the country and some only have like 5 or 10 at a time. So he's got a greater opportunity, and that's the opportunity that his marketplace is presenting him with. But if you don't ask the question and you start like literally looking for the opportunities in the marketplace, you might be missing out on the opportunity. So guys, that's the message for today. I'll leave you with this. It's the fourth quarter. You should be literally focused on finishing off the year strong and doing anything and everything you possibly can to set yourself up for a powerful 2020. If you are someone who's ready to like literally have an instant quantum leap in business and want to like focus a little bit more on the listing side of the business than the buyer side of the business, then I want to connect with you. I want to have a conversation with you. Send me a private message. Let's set up a chat and let's see what we can do to help you take more listings like now, not just later. Same exact way we did for Lori and many other people. So Lori says, lost my connection. I am blessed to be in listings on demand. I see my business growing exponentially. Yeah, Lori, we are very grateful to have you in listings on demand. You're a great example for what is possible for every single person. That definitely applies what we teach in listings on demand. And I know some of you guys have asked me the question about like, what is listings on demand? Is there any information about listings on demand online? There is absolutely no information about listings on demand online. Basically, the only way to get involved in listings on demand is for you to personally be invited by someone else who is in listings on demand that feels you're a great fit for listings on demand, and or you raising your hand and sending me a private message saying, hey, I'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with you. We hop on the phone, we have a good 15, 20, 30, sometimes 45-minute conversation. And at the end of the conversation, we either see that we are a perfect fit and we'll move you forward in the program, or we feel like the program like we are not a fit, and then no offer is made, no harm, no foul, etc. So Al says, think about how much money we make for pressing buttons on a computer and signing paperwork is more than doctors make. You're absolutely right. What an industry we are in. Pay a couple of $100 to get your license, couple of $100 for some business cards, etc. You grab a phone, you dial a bunch of numbers, you get a bunch of signatures, you have a bunch of conversations, you get paid. Al, I know your commission checks are kind of tiny compared to some of the clients I work with. I mean, some people are getting paid $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 a deal. Can you imagine that? How much does a doctor get paid for a surgery? And how many years do they need to go to school, etc.? Anyways, guys, I don't want to take up too much time from your evening. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I'll come back on live. Tomorrow is Tuesday, Wednesday evening. I'll come back on live And we're going to start getting into the dialogue of very effective strategic communication and how to get people to say yes to you. How to get people to say yes to you and have them think that it was their idea to be a yes to begin with. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.